Hello guys, today we'll be discussing a very popular leet code question called 3sum. In the question, it is asking us to return three pair of elements from an array where the sum of those elements will be 0 and the indexes are not same. And the question is also asking the solution set must not contain any duplicate triplet. That means if a solution set contain -1, 0, 1, it must not contain any other triplet like 1, 0, -1. So let us discuss a brute force approach first, then we'll see a efficient solution. Given a array -1, 0, 1, 2, -1, 4, the triplet from this array can be -1, 0, 1. We can write it as -1, 0, 1, and other triplet can be 2, -1, -1. That means the summation of these three elements is 0. Okay, so let me write other solution as 2, -1, -1. Okay, now we can see that in this solution, this -1, 0, 1 is a solution. Also, 0, 1, -1 can come as a solution. But as the question is asking us to return non-duplicate element, that means we won't take 0, 1, -1 into consideration. Okay. Now, after understanding this problem, let us think of a brute force solution. As we can see, we need to find three elements from this array. The first intuition come from the approach is that if we iterate over the array size, not thrice, three times, like if we take -1 first for the first element, and then if we see for the second element from the remaining array, and if we find other element and if you sum it and we can add it in the result. But this approach will take uh, at max order of n cube time, which is huge for a large array. So the solution for this approach can be we can try to optimize it little further. Like, can we do it better? Yes, we can. Uh, if we if we see if we sort this array with -4, -1, -1, 0, 1, 2, the negative element or the lesser element will come in the left side and larger element will come in the right side. So the summation of this element to become 0, it will be easy because the less element will be having a less value and the high element will be having a high value. So if we add those elements, the summation can be easily 0. So the sorting, after sorting, we can think like, if we see -4, if we take -4, then we can search a pair in this tree. Like, we can see if it is -4, then in this sub array, can we find a 4? If we can find a 4, we'll add this two solution in this with -4 and we'll store in the resultant array. Similarly, this we can say this is a high. This is a I where the element we are currently taking into consideration, and this is the remaining array. We need to find a way to minimize the iteration over this loop. So we can find as a binary search, like it's not exactly as binary search, but we can divide it as a, like, the because the array is sorted, the less element will be here and the high larger element will be there. If we sum these two element, if the summation of this element become equal to this value, then we can easily say that this is present in our resultant array. If not, if the summation of this element is less than this, then we'll increase the low pointer. The low pointer will move forward. If the summation is the greater than this element, then we'll decrease the high pointer. Other thing is that if the both element, as we can see in this low pointer, -1, -1 is same. If the low pointer is same in after incrementing also, we need to consider, we need to increment this pointer also further. So we can have a multiple while loop inside this, and we can check for a other solution. So take let us think like for this -1 pointer, if we take if we take this array here, we can find -1 means we need to find a sum of equal to 1 in this array, and we can easily start from this low -1 and high is 2. We can see that this is equal to -1. So we will add this solution to our resultant array. So this solution will be added. Similarly, it will go further, and again in the next iteration, it will the low will come here and the high will come here after decrementing from here. Now we can see -1, 0, 1 is also a solution. So we'll add this into our resultant solution. Similarly, we can do it for all the indexes, and we can uh, search it for the remaining array. But the thing is, I should be the I should go till this part, because we need to check for a pair of a element. That means if I goes beyond this point, we can't check for any pair of element in the preceding array. Now let us think and write a code to solve this problem. Okay, as we need to return a integer list. Okay, we need to return a list of integer. So I'll take a list of integer. I'll call it race, and I'll give name as a take a new linked list, and I'll sort the array as I have discussed in the optimum approach. One more thing in this solution, the like as we are going for this part, and we are storing these indexes, and we are looping around this part, this solution can we can see this solution is taking order of n squared time, because we are sorting in log n time, and we are using this looping to the using this low and high pointer will take order of n square with this particular index. So after sorting it, I'll take a I'll start from I is equal to 0, and I will go till, as I have discussed, I need to go till here the two minimum of two element will be present in the subsequent array. So I'll go length -2, and in there I need to take a high element. Once again, I haven't discussed that if the I is same in this two part, I need to increment the I also. So I will consider if I is equal to 0, or if I is greater than 0, and if nums of I less than -1, if it is not equal to, then we'll consider. If it is equal, then we'll continue to the next I. So now I can take low as I plus 1. I will take high as the length last index of this element, and to see the summation of this element, I have to change the nums array, the sign of the nums array, so that I can find the other summation of two pair. Okay, so I'll take a sum variable. Here sum will be nums of I. After having this, I am having the element in the nums array. Now I'll run a loop where low is less than is equal to high, and if I check if summation of this low and high is equal to this sum, we can see this as we have inverted the sign. We can see uh, we can say this is 0. Okay. Yeah, because if we sum this two part, negative of this, and sum these two part, it will come as 0. So I can store in my result array, and I need to check if I need to increase the low and decrease the high, and while doing so, I also need to check if the previous low is not equal to the next low. So if the previous greater than next low, then I will increment this low once more time. Similarly, I'll do for it. Okay, so I need to check for high, which I need to check for high -1, and I will decrement the high, and I have to, by default, if it is not equal to this point, I need to increment and decrement the low. So if nums of low plus nums of high is equal to sum, then we found our triplet and we will store in array. If not, there could be other condition like nums of low is plus nums of high is less than sum. That means our sum is less than the what sum we require. That means we'll increase the low. Similarly, we have to do here also. Okay. And if it's not there, by default we will increase low here. And similarly, we'll go for the high. Here we won't give any condition, because if the sum is not equal to that, and if the sum is less than equal to sum, or if it should be greater than, then we'll decrement the high, and we'll check here. As we are decreasing the index, we need to check with the least element. Now after running this loop, okay, so I am having this, I need to add in this resultant array. Okay. Okay, and I need to return this. I'll run this code. Okay, high -1. Okay, sorry. I need to give increment here. You can see it is being accepted. Let me submit this code. Yeah, it is accepted. Yeah, so we have discussed a brute force solution, and finally we came a order of n square solution where we are storing a particular index and we are checking for the other two pair. If the sum is equal to this inverted sign of this index, then we'll store it in the resultant array and we'll return the result. So this is about this most popular question on the LeetCode. Yeah, thank you for watching.